This is the digital currency we use for secure, decentralized transactions, called cryptocurrency. Hello, and I'm on a mission to demystify the world of digital finance that's been making waves across the globe. And one of those waves pertains to cryptocurrency, or as I like to call it, the rebellious teenager of the financial world. Now, as someone who is spent more hours than I'd like to admit trying to explain Bitcoin to my grandma, and occasionally succeeding, I think I'm qualified to talk about this. So, buckle up as we dive into the cryptic world of crypto and see how it's shaking up the way we think about money. You know, when I first heard about cryptocurrency, I thought it was some kind of secret code used by tech-savvy spies. I mean, have you ever tried explaining blockchain to someone who still uses a flip phone? It's like trying to teach a cat to bark. But here we are, in a world where digital coins are making headlines and turning pizza delivery guys into millionaires overnight. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is cryptocurrency? Well, it's a form of digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security. It's like regular money, but instead of being printed by governments, it's created, distributed, and stored electronically. Think of it as internet money, but cooler and with a lot more jargon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sarah, why should I care about some internet funny money? Well, let me tell you. Cryptocurrency is changing the game in ways we never imagined. It's like when the internet first came out, and we all thought it was just for sending cat pictures. Look at us now, ordering groceries and finding soulmates online. The first and most famous cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, created in 2009 by an anonymous person, or group, using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Since then, thousands of alternative cryptocurrencies have popped up, each with its own quirks and features. It's like Pokemon, but instead of catching them all, you're trying to predict which one will make you rich. But what makes cryptocurrency so special? Well, it's all about the technology behind it. Blockchain. Now, don't run away just yet. I promise I'll explain it in a way that won't make your brain hurt. Blockchain is like a digital ledger that records all transactions across a network of computers. It's like a shared Google Doc, but instead of your friends adding items to a grocery list, it's recording financial transactions. Here's how it works. When you make a transaction using cryptocurrency, that transaction is broadcast to a network of computers around the world. These computers, or nodes, then work to validate the transaction. Once validated, the transaction is combined with other transactions to create a new block of data that's added to the existing chain of blocks, hence blockchain. Now, you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? What's wrong with good old-fashioned money? Well, my curious friend, this is where it gets interesting. The blockchain system makes cryptocurrency decentralized. But what does that mean? Let me break it down for you. In traditional financial systems, we rely on central authorities like banks or governments to manage our money. They're like the referees in a football game, making sure everyone plays by the rules. But with cryptocurrency, there's no central authority. Instead, the entire network of users collectively maintains and secures the system. It's like if all the players in a football game collectively agreed on the rules and made sure everyone followed them without needing a referee. This decentralization has some pretty cool implications. For one, it means that no single entity has control over your money. Remember when your bank decided to charge you a fee for not having enough money? Yeah, that doesn't happen with crypto. It also means that transactions can be faster and cheaper, especially for international transfers. Sending money across borders is suddenly as easy as sending an email. But why does all this matter? Well, imagine a world where you have complete control over your money, where you can send payments to anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time, without having to ask permission from a bank, where your financial transactions are secure and transparent, yet private. That's the promise of cryptocurrency. It's not just about making money, although, let's be honest, that's a big part of the appeal for many. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology have the potential to revolutionize industries beyond finance. Think about voting systems that are tamper-proof, supply chains that are fully traceable, or digital identities that you truly own and control. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the crypto world. The technology is still relatively new and evolving. The value of cryptocurrencies can be incredibly volatile. One day you're planning your yacht purchase, the next you're considering selling a kidney. There are also concerns about the environmental impact of cryptocurrency mining, regulatory challenges, and the potential for misuse in illegal activities. But despite these challenges, the crypto revolution is marching on. More and more businesses are starting to accept cryptocurrencies as payment. Countries are exploring the idea of digital currencies. And let's not forget about the whole NFT craze, because apparently we needed a way to sell digital art for millions of dollars. So, what does the future hold for cryptocurrency? Well, if I knew that for certain, I'd be writing this from my private island. But what I can say is that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology are here to stay. They're challenging our traditional notions of money and finance and opening up new possibilities we're only beginning to explore. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, an investor looking for the next big thing, or just someone curious about the future of money, cryptocurrency is worth understanding. It is like learning about the internet in the early 90s. You might not know exactly where it's going, but you know it's going to be big. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about cryptocurrency. Are you a crypto convert, or do you think it's all just digital hype? Maybe you have a favorite cryptocurrency. No judgment here, unless it's Dogecoin. Just kidding. Or am I? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of crypto, be sure to that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future financial adventures. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters for literally making this video happen. If you'd like to support the channel and help me keep demystifying the world of finance, you know what to do. Until next time, keep your passwords safe and your crypto wallet safer. And remember, always do your own research. Goodbye.